Hi YouTube, this is Rose, Pertain to Rose. It's early morning here, and I'm waking up, drinking my coffee. That's good. I want to talk to you about stealing identities. I want you to start being yourself. You don't need everybody else's personalities to be yourself. You know, when you start hanging out with people, you tend to pick up their characteristics. You start picking up their pictures, the way they do things, and it's not you. You're being somebody else. So my sister pointed out I'm very good at mimicking people, and I don't think I ever realized I really did it, but I do. You know, I don't know how, but I pick up their facial expressions or things that they say real easy. And I was always taught, business meetings, interviews, you're taught to mimic the person interviewing you or mimicking the person you're negotiating with. In a way, that's good. Not mimic them to the point that it's irritating, but like maybe sitting the same way they're sitting. Or, they raise their eyebrows, you raise your eyebrows, just. I've never realized that I can instantly mimic somebody, and I think it might have been something I learned as a child, but it kind of made me think about it. And I think I made it a habit where I pick up those things, and I'm not trying to steal a person's identity. But after she said that, I took notice a lot of people do this. I'm not allowing myself to be myself if I'm trying to use their identity, or if somebody else is trying to use my identity, they're not being their self. So we want to be careful with what we do. If we're using the same catchphrases they're saying, you're no longer being yourself. You're being somebody else. Don't steal that person's identity. Don't, I've said things that my dad has said over the years. I absolutely love it. He just had some cool stuff that he said, and we all laughed about it. And I tend to say it now. And there's something picking up stuff from family, But when you're stealing identities, some people make such a habit of it that they're losing sight of their own self. Be original. We need to start being original. Start being ourselves. Start thinking for ourselves. It's a no-brainer. Change your thoughts. Change your habits. Change your morning routines. Do what you need to do to be yourself. I'm not one to jump out of bed and do my hair and makeup and get right into things. I'm a slow motion person in the morning. That's just me. And I do what I want. I don't let other people dictate what I need to do. What I do feels right for me. We all have different body types. We all have different, as I pointed out to somebody, I have a very low blood pressure. Things are different. My temperature change is different. I, need a jacket in the evenings or the early mornings, or I'm wrapped up in a blanket. If I had high blood pressure, I'd probably be sitting underneath it, the air conditioner all day. It, everybody's different, and we have to think, okay, how can we make that be ourselves and be in that position? Do what makes you happy instead of fighting over the thermostat. Just put on a jacket and be happy with that. Be yourself. I'm happy to be myself, and I'm not going to let anybody dictate the way I live. If I want to go out on the road, I'm not going to dictate. I'm not going to have anybody dictate to me where I should be, what should I do, how I should be, how I should react around others. You know, I'm not going to lock myself up in a cage for the rest of my life because that's where people want me to be. I want to live my own life, and I'm holding true to my own identity, doing the things I want to do. And that's important to me. I hope it's very important to you. I love you, YouTube. Bye.